Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel. I am Coach Sherry. I'm in my vehicle, so this is car chat and all that. I knew this morning was going to hit different. It's morning here, believe it or not. I know it's really dark, but I knew it was going to hit different because I was out late last night outside. And you know how the night air, no matter how warm or cold it is, that night air just hits a little different and it impacts your body. And it's very relaxing. Don't get me wrong, but it makes it challenging for the next day. And I have to listen, I have to get it together because I have a lot going on. So I know whatever coffee beverage I go with, I am going to have an extra shot of espresso for sure. But you know what was interesting? When I went live last night, I went live via YouTube. And typically when I go live, I do it on StreamYard. But because I was already out and about and it was nothing that was, planned out, it was just impromptu. I was like, let me just go live on YouTube. And YouTube didn't make it live. And I saw a notification and I actually read it in the beginning because I was like, what's that? And it was saying something about being safe with your location. And sometimes when you're live, even when you read people's comments, you don't really digest it well. Like it's hard to decipher it sometimes. You read it and you be like, what does she mean by that? And that's how I felt about that message that was underneath. And so I just, kept on with it. But I was like, wow, nobody's coming into my live. And it's not like I have a full house. I know I will one day have a full house, in my chat. But I always will have at least one or two, maybe at the most 5 people join in my chat. And listen, if you have never been, I welcome you. And I get it. Some people don't have the opportunity or capability to jump down into the chat. They may just be listening and doing something else. They may be watching from their television and just can't get to the chat that way. So I get it for sure. But there was no one. It was nothing, no likes, nothing. I was like, what's really going on? But it was okay because I know how replay game goes and I appreciate that too. Thank you. So again, if you weren't on that live last night, I was at the U.S. National Whitewater Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. I went to a networking event there and had a phenomenal time. And I just wanted to walk around a little bit. It was late so that you can kind of see it at night. I have been there before a couple of times. I've done about 2 videos there because that's one of my favorite places. But it was nice to be there, for a different reason, not just for recreation and everything. But at any rate, when I, got home and situated and I went to check the status on it, it was open, it was, available, it was uploaded or whatever, but it wasn't live. It was like privated. So I was like, wow, that's interesting. So I wonder, and maybe I wonder if when you are live outside at a different location or whatever, when you use live on the YouTube app, I wonder if they don't allow your live to be truly live because they want you to be safe, because they don't want people to know where you are. Or did I not press something to make it unprivated? Because I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what is there something I need to do? I'm not sure, because I did feel like something just wasn't right. But anyway, y'all, I might go live tonight. It depends on how my day shakes, because it's going to be booked and busy, and depending on how I feel. But at some point between tonight and Sunday, I definitely will be going live. I'm kind of going through the A through Z, professional and personal development. I did a series on that back when I was doing my 90-day going live every day challenge. And in that live, I had just kind of went over all the letters A through Z, just like an overview. And I said I was going to do a deep dive. And so right now I'm up to letter I. I was just doing H. I just did habits. So if you missed that, I did it as a podcast, but I did bad habits. So check that out for sure. And you know what? I'm going to leave those somewhere. You know how you can pin it up. So I'm going to do that when I have a chance. But definitely check that out. And the next is integrity. That's I. So I'm going to do that podcast this weekend. So be sure to look out for that. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, practice so hard every day that when you get in, you will get in and play to win. I am Coach Sherry.